So we're Quiet Hollers. We're from Louisville, Kentucky. This is a song about a guy who kills people for a living. It's called Côte d'Azur.
Living out of luggage ain't so bad. I remember the problems that I used to have. I would trouble myself with them all day. Now I take my bag and my gun and I walk away. Now I walk away. And living in a hotel room ain't hard. If it gets too lonely, you can break into the minibar. Put it on the company card. Oh, last night I was dreaming about the Côte d'Azur. And no, I wasn't sure where you were. Oh, it was a good old time for sure. I had a colorful shirt on. I was watching these dancing swans in a fountain made of blue neon. I was on a highway, drove through King. I was on a highway, drove through Nice. I was 7 hours in the south of France, and I could see the crystal water from the traffic jam. And from the trunk I could hear his voice, begging for his life like I had a choice. He said he had a wife and 2 little boys, but I just turned up the white noise. I turned up the white noise. I keep a leather suitcase, clothes are black. I don't ever have to think, I just put on the cool one and dress myself for scene one. I take my bag and my gun and I walk away. I was on a highway, drove through Kent. I was on a highway, drove through Nice. I could see the distant crashing wave. I could hear the sirens of police, but I was dreaming of the Côte d'Azur. And no, I wasn't sure where I was. Man, it was a good old kind of buzz, and I had a colorful shirt on. I was watching these dancing swans riding home among the Bondi bars. I was on a highway, drove. I was on a highway, drove through. I was on a highway, drove through Kent. I was on a highway, I was on a highway, drove through Kent. I was on a highway, drove through Nice. I was 7 hours in the south of France.
How easy was it to work in a room like this?
I mean, it's always easy to work in a beautiful space where you have the best possible equipment and the best possible people running said equipment. So it's probably one of the easier gigs we've ever played.
But still, this is a new room for you guys, and I can imagine that it's not the easiest thing to just start working like that.
Yeah, to adjust your sound for the room, it can be a little difficult sometimes, but I feel like we knocked it out of the park today.
We were quieter than normal here, definitely. But
It has to do with concentration, I suppose.
yeah, of course.
Another thing is that we play in different rooms all the time, and we really practice to put out the best sound from our instruments before we ever get to one room or the other, so we kind of have good control of it.
This is the first song we ever created as a band together. It's on our first record, and we've been out now touring the States and Europe for about 2 months, and it's really great, and a lot of really wonderful things have happened, and sometimes it's kind of tough, you know, on the spirit, on the body, on the relationships back home, and we play this song every night, and it kind of reminds us of why we're doing what we're doing, and what the real shit is that really matters when we go to work and do this every day. And this is called Road Song. I was drunk in a bar in Austin, but I could have sworn it was in Seattle, 'cause I had the taste of the road on my mouth and it was bittersweet. I saw somebody I thought I knew when I called out their name, but it wasn't their name at all. I felt so stupid, felt so lonely. But I'll be home in a couple of weeks. Please, please, please don't forget about me. Just a few more places I've gotta be. Please, please, please don't forget about me. And I was sober in the bar in Berlin. Everybody else was drunk and I was talking to Mike McColgan. Man, I used to wanna be him, but maybe I don't have the drive, or the heart, or the guts, or the connections. If you risk it all and lose, can you ever start over? I'll be home in a couple of weeks. Please, please, please don't forget about me. I'll try to call if I get a few minutes alone. I just want to hear you breathing. Please, please, please don't forget about me. Please, please, please don't forget about me.
Any questions from you guys? Go ahead.
I was wondering why the strings on your guitar are upside down.
Well, for me, they're right side up. It's just for the rest of the world, they're upside down. I first started playing guitar when I was about 10 years old, and I found my mother's old Spanish nylon string classical guitar in the basement, and I would play it in front of the mirror with the headstock facing this way in the mirror, so it was the same as when I saw like rock and rollers on TV, and it looked like I was doing it right, and I had already taught myself too much by the time I realized I was doing it wrong to go back and change.
Is that the Paul McCartney way of playing, or is it a bit like Paul McCartney?
I know Babyface plays that way, and I think Paul McCartney, I don't think he plays upside down like that. Babyface is the only one that I know of, and who else? Is there another one?
Kurt Cobain play upside down?
I don't think Kurt played upside down, though. I think that he would... Yeah. There's a few of them out there. I'm not the only one. This is a song called Broken Guitar. It's the most recent song that we've done. It's available only on the internet, so this is a very exclusive recording of this song, excluding other recordings. And it's about people who don't like our band. For them, they told me it was out of touch. Thought I had my finger on the pulse of the nation's youth. A girl like you, a few whole truths I thought you already knew. I wrote a song on a broken guitar in a house with a broken AC. It was
And I know you're gonna think it's all about you, 'cause you don't care about the truth. I know you only ever wanna feel good. As the party dwindled out of broken social scene on a hi-fi stereo, she slipped from my hands and fell to the floor. Couldn't stand for me to touch her anymore. My baby broke her back trying to get away. A broken record tried to play. It was an RCA. I had a lot to say, but I couldn't get it out, so I was dry heaving. I was barely breathing in the wet air through the summer day. I wrote a song on a broken guitar, and it was gonna be an instant classic. Only the kids, they never catch it. You know they only ever wanna feel good. As the party dwindled out of broken social scene on a hi-fi stereo. But it was an RCA. Said it sounded out of touch. They told me it was out of touch. They said it sounded out of touch. I thought I had my finger on the pulse.
As soon as I start hearing a fiddle, a violin, it feels like an extra layer has been added. Is that true?
Yeah.
How do you see it yourself?
Absolutely, and I love the way violin and piano pair together. I think it just has such a classical sound that it works really well with the band.
And a great sense of melancholy.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can play some very sad sounding songs on with both of those instruments.
So do you want to make songs like this with a great sense of melancholy?
I don't know that that's an intentional kind of melancholy. I think that's just that's how I write, and that's kind of the person that I am, you know. So I think Aaron playing the violin over lyrics that I write is like my spirit animal.
Probably I think the piano needs to come down a little bit.
Check the tuning on the piano real quick.
Guitar tune.
Sorry. Oh yeah, thanks.
A little too much guitar, maybe? All right. Everybody ready? This is a love song from the end of the world. It's called Mont Blanc.
They'll die and never see the sun. My fault for that one. I was a city boy before, no excuses anymore. I'll try to learn and to keep us fed. Shed a tear for the books I should have read. And I'd seen all the warning signs on the TV and the Times, but I had you to hold at night, and so it took me by surprise. We had so many things back then. I had a silver Mont Blanc pen, and I'd write for hours about nothing that makes any difference now. And I used to worry what clothes I had on, the school recitals and the manicured lawn. And I had a laundry list of people I could count on if it all went wrong. And then the bar, now I take precautions for my peace of mind. I don't know what difference it might make to hang on any longer. I cut the tree across the drive, spend the daylight hours inside, trying to make the place look empty so as no one comes around. I thought I saw them again last night, those same distant headlights, sweeping back and forth across the empty shelves of the summer homes. And if the bastards ever come, promise me you take the kids and run. 'Cause I may be weak and I may be frail, but I can throw them off your trail. And I used to worry what clothes I had on, the school recitals and the manicured lawn. And I had a laundry list of people I could count on if it all went wrong. And I used to worry what clothes I had on, the school recitals and the manicured lawn. And I had a laundry list of people I could count on if it all went wrong. And then the bar, oh the bar, shed a tear for the books I should have read. Shed a tear for the books I should have read. Shed a tear for the books I should have read.
Right. Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for having us. Sure.